tradition of Jewish mother jokes, flagging us as nagging critical shrews. Imagine you're a playwright or a casting director, and you need a quick, easy way to describe a character who's neurotic, who's always urging people to eat more, who's never satisfied with her children's accomplishments, appearance, or love life, and is in fact responsible for all their problems. You'd call her a Jewish mother, right? Right. I mean, we've all heard the jokes, like the three moms competing to see whose child loves them the most. My son Leonard comes for a visit every month without fail. My daughter Rachel comes every Shabbos and brings flowers. That's nothing. My Sheldon sees an analyst 3 times a week, and the whole hour, all he talks about is me. Or the little boy who runs home from school, excited to tell his mom he just got cast in the school play. Jacob, that's wonderful. What part did you get? I'm playing the Jewish father. You march right back and tell that teacher you want a speaking role. Which is the only Jewish father joke I've been able to find. Now, we all know comedy exaggerates, but honestly, the idea of someone who loves to feed people and is concerned about her children could apply to just about any mom, particularly one from an immigrant culture that has suffered deprivation or discrimination or displacement. For example, I've had 2 Italian mothers-in-law, one at a time, that is. When I told the first one came to the United States as a young woman having survived the fascist regime in Italy during World War II. When I told her I was expecting my first child, she gave me a big hug and then told me about 3 women she knew who died in childbirth. Our moms are strong and some can overdo it now and then. We have a lot of facial hair, and that's not only men, but it's not just coincidence. We share the same aesthetic. The similarity might be genetic. Matzah, pizza, Italians and Jews. Matzah, pizza, both love to schmooze. I've made it my mission to research how the Jewish mother stereotype evolved, to illustrate why it's both untrue and harmful, and to update it with more positive, accurate comedy and songs. The day after my younger son's bar mitzvah, he told me he was through with organized religion, no going to temple. Sorry, Mom. I said, fine, since according to Jewish law, you're a man now, so you can handle any quandary. It also means you're old enough to do your own laundry. That was it till a couple years later when I said, this year we're not doing a Seder. He said, but you gotta, and when I asked why, this was his reply. I don't believe in God, but I believe in gefilte fish and in our traditions. For example, one woman I interviewed moved from the Bay Area to the Midwest and learned that her neighbor had a family member in the hospital. So she brought over a big pot of chicken soup. And the neighbor was a little confused. Nina, don't get me wrong, this is very nice of you, but I'm not sure I understand why. Oh, well, we're Jewish. When people are going through challenges, we bring food. Huh, we're Lutheran. We usually just pray. Well, maybe bringing food is a form of prayer for Jewish mothers, just a little more practical. In fact, Debbie got so well known in town for her comforting chicken casseroles that when she was seen arriving at somebody's doorstep with a covered dish, the neighbors started calling to see who died. In so many other ways, comedy has really evolved past the old Rat Pack days of ethnic slurs, appearance shaming, take my wife please jokes. But we Jewish mothers are stuck in the Borscht Belt, and I think it's high time we got an upgrade.
Don't mind me, I'll just sit here in the dark.
Don't mind me, I'll just sit here in the dark. Thank you very much.